What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Optics Podcast. With me are Jamo and Mark, and today we will break down the finals for you. The DLSU Green Archers won a while ago, beating NU 78-73. But before we break it down, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
This episode is proudly supported by Upper Cloud Labs. Founded by a family of proud ex-scholars ng bayan, Upper Cloud Labs isn't just about cheering for the UP Fighting Maroons. They are champions of Philippine tech innovation. Whether you're a startup, small business, or a top corporation, Upper helps you win by accelerating your move to the cloud and adopting the latest in AI. As experts in Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud Platform, they are the teammates you need to fast track your digital transformation. From the court to the cloud, support excellence. Visit apper.cloud to learn more.
Okay, so ayan. Ready na ba tayo sa finals? Kinakabahan na ba
Ready?
kayo?
Kinakabahan na baka walang ticket? Walang
Yeah.
parking or sobrang traffic. Yun ang kinakabahan. Diyos ko naman. Sanay naman
Pucha
na
na.
tayo sa finals. Kailan ba tayo? Parang hindi ko na maalala kung kailan wala tayo sa finals eh. Charot.
Alam mo, haba na mga problema ka sa parking, si Kelvin nga, nandun lang sa Hong Kong foots pa lang siya kanina, no?
Oo nga
Habang
eh.
naglalaro
Oh,
yung NU at Lasal, foots pa lang si Kelvin.
they were fighting for their
Oo.
lives, for their finals hopes. Tapos tayo, chill lang. You know,
Chill lang, cute lang.
we did our
But
homework.
anyway, yun, kanina DLSU beat NU, no, to finally eliminate the top-seeded NU Bulldogs in an upset win, 78 to
Hmm.
73. Jacob Cortez was the standout. He exploded for a career-high 29 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you have to give it to Jacob Cortez in the end game. Maganda yung depensa ng NU. It was just that Jacob Cortez caught fire at the right moment. And I think for NU, wala ka masasabi sa defense nila eh. Mark Parks was really contesting his shot, no? Although
Mm.
there were a few attempts na hindi na agad nahabol ni Palasielo, no? When he saw Palasielo was guarding him, tinira niya na agad before Palasielo could close out. But as for the other shots, nandun si Parks eh. But good defense, better offense situation talaga for DLSU. Now, having said that, and you could still have won in that game if they were able to at least trade shots, no, kasi hindi pa lost cause for them yun eh, nagpapalitan lang sila eh. But unfortunately,
Ah,
NU fumbled a few possessions, which I think ultimately led to their loss in this game. What are your thoughts, guys?
yeah. I mean, the end game or the final few minutes of that particular game is nothing different from the game that UP and UST played. Um, Obviously NU and DLSU, both of them are fighting for their lives, fighting for that spot in the finals also. But you're right, alam mo yun, parang those fumbles that, alam mo yun, the dribble of Jello Santiago on the foot that led to a turnover, and then that, parang pass of Humamoy to no one while in possession, those are missed opportunities. No? And I feel like, I think that experience on closing out crucial games such as this in the Final Four, or
Mm.
uh, that championship experience, especially with versus an opponent who has been there for a number of times already, came out no for this NU Bulldogs. Now,
It has been a
I feel,
while since UST
yeah.
and NU has been, you know, competing for the chip, 'di ba?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as I was saying sa chat also, I feel like that particular confidence, that particular game, alam mo yun, yung is partly also mental already too. Yung
Mm-hmm.
focus
Yeah.
also, and you see tipong determination and trust, no? I mean, you cannot get that with just, practicing. You just really need to be in that situation that you really are playing for in finals or playing for a spot in the finals, and having that regularity and experience. And I think that was the one that made the difference, aside from obviously Jacob Cortez exploding, 'di ba? Hitting shots from nowhere or from everywhere. So, key questions for after this particular game, and no, what will happen to the NU Bulldogs program for next year? I know that obviously they still have a good pipeline anyway, but you know, big losses on Jake Figueroa, Manansala, Steve Nat, and Enriquez also has
Mm-hmm.
been key contributors for this particular team for the last few years already too. And questions also of again for Jeff Napa, 'di ba? Alam mo yun, they have been really really consistent getting to the final four, 'di ba? And seeing for their team obviously explode and beat teams that are alam mo yun, ranked lower than them. And this season, alam mo, yun, they did one better. They even alam mo, yun, ranked first. But what will it take for this particular team to get to the finals? What will it take for this team to get that championship? That's the question. Is it talent? Is it coaching? Or is something more? So those are key questions that the administration, the coaching staff, and then also the players later on would really need to reflect on and think of. Because in terms of support, in terms of funding, di naman sila kulang. Alam mo yun, I feel
Hindi.
like they should have a good pipeline, but
They
they
got it
just really
all.
yeah, they just really need that particular push, no? So kudos again to the Lasar Green Archers. As mentioned, they've been
Yeah.
in a very, very hot streak. Alam mo yan, winning a number of games already since the elimination, and they're coming into the finals really, really hot. And I hope obviously that everybody's ready. And when I say everybody, they are ready to meet the UP Fighting Maroons as well. Alam mo yun. Which is also quite, alam mo yun, quite impressive in closing out the USC Growling Tigers. But I feel like also
Mm-mm.
in terms of depth, it's no different also to the LaSalle Green Archers. So it should be a great final series.
True. Actually, so we'll definitely talk about the future of the NU Bulldogs. No, we will definitely have way too early prediction for season 89. No, after the season ends,
Mm.
and abangan nyo yun. Marami tayong pag-uusapan doon because this batch of players in the UAAP Men's Basketball Tournament is, I would say, senior heavy pagdating sa stars, no? Meaning, karamihan
Mm-hmm.
ng mga star players ngayon ay graduating, no? Wala na silang playing years left. Sina Nick Cabañero,
Nah.
sina Jake Figueroa, Michael Phillips, and then our Maroon 5, of course, no? So
Mm-hmm.
definitely we are all bound for a reload. Most of the teams are bound for a reload except for FEU unless unless something
Unless.
happens.
Uy, tama na. Hindi naman na
But
kailangang
anyway,
Malay mo,
hindi
NU may
agad-agad.
pipeline yan ah. NU may
May pipe,
pipeline yan.
may
may
pipeline
Pero
nga.
pipeline
Oo nga.
naman.
baka,
But
baka
Oo.
anyway,
makita.
no. Going back to what was said earlier about yung comparison ng dalawang series, I tend to agree, no. In terms of
Mm-hmm.
talent, NU and UST are up there. In fact,
Yeah.
on a regular elimination game, I would say na baka kontrapelo pa sila nung teams na kalaban nila, no. I'm talking about NU with respect to LaSalle and UST with respect to UP, no? But nung Final Four, kitang-kita mo yung difference nung game sa elimination round. The postseason is a different beast, definitely.
Yeah.
Makikita mo, umaangat talaga yung laro ng mga star players. Now, Jake Figueroa and Nick Cabañero did that for their respective teams. No? Umangat din yung laro
Yeah.
nila. But unfortunately, hindi lang talaga na-follow yung lead nila, no ibang teammates nila. And I think that was really contributory to why they were eliminated by UP and LaSalle.
Mm.
But I think good things are headed for both NU and UST. No? May mga batang player pa
Uh-huh.
dyan na natitira. And we also wish the best for Cabanero and Figueroa and the rest of the graduating seniors, no, including sina Manzano, of course, and then from Ateneo, yan sina Ladi.
Yeah.
And hopefully they are able to get the pro contracts,
Yeah.
no, that they wish to achieve in the short term and in the medium term.
Mhm.
Okay, so now let's talk about the finals. We are facing a very familiar foe, the De La Salle Green Archers, coming off a very hot streak, no, albeit short. Kasi nagsimula lang yung streak nila right after losing to the Adamson Falcons, no? So it started with the win against us and then Ateneo and then two straight against the NU Bulldogs. But those were quality opponents for them, especially
Mm-hmm.
the two wins against the NU Bulldogs, no? Winning when it matters. So
Mm.
really we are facing a newly confident DLSE squad. They're also healthy. And admittedly, this looks closer to the preseason form, no, ng Lasal, yung the preseason LaSalle Green Archers that people predicted would be the number one seeded team for the UAAP tournament. Of course, ang dami nangyari. But sa bandang huli, UP and LaSalle pa rin. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the matchup, no? What do you think will be the key matchups in this game? Sino yung mga players on both sides na kailangan natin abangan, no? Yung pagtatapat nila and who will emerge from that matchup in order to will their team to victory. So,
Sino ba? So unang-una siguro,
Yeah.
let's take the obvious. Will it be Jacob Cortez or Ray Remogat, 'di ba?
correct.
Unang-una yan,
Yan
no?
ang ano nga, yan nga ang pinaka obvious na matchup sa una.
Siya.
Yeah.
Kitang-kita natin kanina
Yeah.
yung brilliance, flash of brilliance ni Jacob. Pero we've seen that kind of production before. Remember sa Philoil eliminations? Natalo nila tayo niyan. And it's something na hindi naman bago sa atin kasi we adjusted to Jacob's game very well, and yung resulta natin nun speaks for itself, 'di ba? And and
Totoo.
I am very very confident that we can replicate the same kind of success dito sa UAAP. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
guys.
Harold Alarcon on Boris Marasigan, the
Yeah.
Raylan
Yeah,
Torres on Abadam, mga ganyan, yung
definitely.
Makalalag, mga Jacob Baila. So, those are, alam mo yun, matchups. Magsiswitch tayo ng mga defenders where needed kung sino ang mainit sa kanila.
Mhm.
And seeing for us, obviously, to see those quick adjustments. Sa totoo lang, it's really the quick adjustments that will be quite important for us in defending the post or defending under the ring. We have obviously now a committee with Gani and then Sean also seeing to make sure that Mike doesn't make any type of impact also for this particular game. So those are going to be crucial and going to be key, and it will be quite interesting on how the game will start. I think it's going to be a game of momentum,
Yeah.
a game of adjustments. This is not an unfamiliar foe. If I would say again, 'di ba? Parang I'm quite happy obviously about this matchup, okay? They are appearing to be the hottest team as of the moment, the best team, and we would like to beat the best team in the finals, no? If I would say so, we've set up this particular finals beautifully, 'di ba? Parang for the last 12 months or so,
Oh, yes.
this LaSalle Green Archers team defeated us, 'di ba, during the elimination, but gumanti tayo on the postseason for both
Aha.
Phil Oil and then last season also on the UAAP. So if anybody would just go ahead and predict the results of this finals based on the elimination round, I think they need to think twice and look into the
True.
history. Like what you guys mentioned, the UP Fighting Maroons or even the LaSalle Green Archers is a different beast when it comes to the finals and the postseason.
Yeah.
So there's a
Mhm.
lot of things that gonna play here as a factor. The finals experience are there, the maturity also, and be able to adjust. And the coaching staff also, di ba? On knowing how to play, especially those dying minutes of a particular
True.
game, especially when it's really, really close. And that happened. That happened in the last two games that we saw between UST, UP, and then also the Sal Green Archers and then the NU Bulldogs.
Mhm.
And that is also quite important in these types of games. So it is indeed a best of three. So and there's shouldn't be any surprises anymore, diba? On what these teams will do. It's just
Games
going
to
to be
go.
now a game of adjustments, diba? Because there are
True.
non-factors during a game.
Mhm.
For example, hindi mainit ang isa, di ba? Saan tayo kukuha ng production when it comes to offense? Oh, mainit itong isang na to. How we're going to be manage the defense against this particular player, di ba? Or they're doing this particular play, they're doing this particular tactic. So those are things that I'm sure everybody from the UP side and then even the LaSalle side are practicing, and seeing on what will be the opportunities, what will be tactics or gameplays that they would need to put in front if in any case a particular team does this or does that. And it comes with experience. And the question now is that may lalabas ba natin yan in the right time? Now that dapat pareho na silang mainit, no? Dapat, and the hope is they're already peaking by this time, both teams.
Home court
Agree.
naman natin ng Mo Arena eh.
Correct.
Undefeated in MOA this season so far, yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
talaga? Okay, I didn't know that
Yes.
one. That's nice to know. That's nice to know.
Another key matchup is Mason Amos or Sean Alter.
Mm.
Remember
Mm.
that?
Correct. Actually, Sean Alter is able to score against Mason Amos kahit nung off-season pa lang. Kita
Oo.
natin Sean Alter has really improved yung scoring niya sa ilalim even against contact, no. So kahit bangga-banggain siya ni Amos, I think he can he just has to do a better job of closing out sa tres kasi we can see as
Yeah.
the game against UST no last Wednesday, he made a really crucial mistake nung na-foul niya si Amiel Acido taking that 3 no, which led to a 4-point play. So
Mm.
if he can clean up yung closeout niya sa tres by not fouling, that would be good for him kasi most likely nga si Mason yung babantayan niya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm.
Um,
Alam mo,
Also, just one more thing about the matchups. Agree ako dun sa, I think it's not Phillips against Stevens, pero more of Phillips against the combo of Stevens and
Noroka.
Doruka, no?
yeah.
And maganda yung nakita natin na ginawa nilang dalawa against Akowe, wherein the bigger, heftier guy, meaning si Gani, no, or si Sean Alter, would be the one to box out and then si Noruka yung taga-talon for the rebound. I think yun yung kailangan nilang pag-practicein, no? Someone has to do the job of boxing out Phillips so
Ah.
that hindi niya magawa yung mga singit-singit niya for for second chance points. And then someone else will do the jumping. And in this case, si Noruka naman, he will be able to out-jump essentially everyone else on the court. So as long as
Totoo.
the other big guy is boxing Mike Phillips out, I don't think anyone from the LaSalle squad will be able to out-rebound Francis Noruka.
Yeah.
Si Mike Phillips na yung pinaka-athletic sa kanila eh.
Totoo.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
sinong papalit mo kay
I
Mike?
think
Bright
I
Marco?
think we've proven at least on the last 3 games or so that we're quite confident and the confidence coming into these games in Yoruka, si Gani, and then also si Sean. I think one thing also that we would really require are the services of a Mark, for example, or Migs Eniguez also. No,
True.
if in
Yeah.
any case that we come into a situation that one of our other bigs, get into foul trouble because they'll probably need to be put in. So that they can go ahead and serve while these players, for example, are in foul trouble. So they would need to come in hot. I know Mark has a history of playing really, really well against LaSalle. So I hope to see that
Oo.
in this final series as well. So we're rooting for you, Mark, and then also Migs for the finals.
This episode is brought to you by Upbeat Merchandise. Upbeat Merchandise is not merely apparel, it is a symbol of identity, pride, and belonging. Each item reflects the core values of the UP community: honor, excellence, and service, making it ideal for students, alumni, faculty, staff, and supporters alike. Upbeat offers a wide range of products such as premium quality shirts, jackets, lanyards, stickers, and other merchandise which allow you to showcase your UP pride both in campus and on the court. You can catch them across the UP system in their stores in UP Diliman, UP Los Baños, and UP Visayas. And you can find them online on Shopee and Lazada. By choosing Upbeat, you support not only initiatives that enrich the UP community, but also a business that is truly owned by our scholars ng bayan. Whether you wear it on campus, at work, or beyond, let your story, your journey, and your UP spirit be seen and felt. Wear your pride. Upbeat merchandise. I have a question for you guys. What do you think are the keys for UP no, to win against LaSalle? Maybe one or two per person tayo no para we can discuss it. Siguro I'll begin. I think UP has to do a good job of shutting down the supporting cast of Cortez and Mike Phillips, no? And I'm not even referring to Kian Baclaan and Mason Amos kasi nakita natin in their recent games, no? They played both games against the NU Bulldogs and sobrang modest lang naman ng contribution ng dalawa, no? It's
Tsaka
obvious they're
parang,
not 100%.
nililimit sila sa 10 minutes lang.
Correct. They're not 100%.
Mm.
So, nililimit yung minutes nila. Their touches are also limited. Si Amos talagang tagabantay lang sa ilalim or spot-up shooter. Si
Oo.
Kian Baclaan talagang tatakbo lang siya to receive the ball and pass the ball, but he doesn't drive as aggressively as when he was healthy, no?
Mm.
But the ones we really have to watch out for, I think our Earl Abadam and Voris Marasigan, no? Silang dalawa, they were very
Mhm.
crucial in the two wins of Lasal against us during the elimination round. And in fact, sa game kanina, Earl Abadam scored 14 points, Voris Marasigan scored 10 points. Earl Abadam is able to play as a small ball four, no? He's only around 6'3", baka 6'3", 6'4", pero masyado na mataas sa 6'4". He looks closer to 6'3", but somehow he's able to play as a decent four-man, no? Because he's able to stand his ground kahit binabantayan niya mas malaki. And it's also partly because they have a defensive crutch in Mike Phillips na kayang bantayan yung weak side, no? Kung sakaling mabeat siya doon sa poste sa ilalim. Now, Boris Marasigan is a revelation in the second round and heading into the final four na lumabas na talaga what Lasal recruited him for, no? Which is yung scoring ability niya. He's a three-level scorer apparently. Not only can he drive to the basket, yun ang MO niya, that's his best weapon. I think yung ability niya to bulldoze his way to the basket, no? Similar to perhaps Nick Cabanero and Jake Figueroa, no? In a smaller capacity, what they're doing, no? Bulldozing their way to the basket. But Boris Marasigan is also a decent shooter, both from the outside and from mid-range. And I think the emergence nung shooting niya has really helped his game. Kaya medyo mas dangerous siya ngayon as opposed to the previous season. So, if, in my opinion, it's okay to let Cortez and Phillips have their points. Single coverage lang. Just don't let anyone
Oo.
else beat UP. Just don't let the others contribute. Let them play hero ball. Yun for me. So, this might mean doing single coverage strictly para lang ma-make sure na may tao sa harapan itong supporting cast. And this might also mean switching, doing a lot of switches just to make sure there's a person in front of everyone. And this also means na you might have to tinker our lineup and perhaps use creative ways to like pagsabayan si Rayland or si and Jacob Baila for example or pagsabayan si Abadiano and Torres. But we'll see, no? I think we really have to put those supporting players of the De La Salle Green Archers in check in order to be able to win our final series against them. Kayo guys,
Mhm.
what do you think?
I think rebounding would be one that would be quite crucial for us also, and seeing for us to take care of our own free throws as well. No, I mean, for the last few games, especially for these teams that are in the final four, diba? It might come down to those, yung mga free throws natin too. So I would say no, alam mo yun, some days might be difficult, but and sometimes it's really on those last few minutes that would decide the game. And in keeping it close, those free throws really count and those rebounds would really really count, you know. Extra possessions just for us to alam mo yun, to be able to get a momentum and start getting hot. Kasi may tendency din tayo sometimes na diesel. Katulad nung laro natin versus Lasal, for example, UST, that it took some time for us to actually get our first point. And it's
Mhm.
gonna be quite important that we really keep it close, especially in these types of matches. You know, we never really know who will get hot from Lasal. And if all of them gets hot, then alam mo yun, our defense will also be a crucial factor, and our depth would really be tested. No, seeing for us to switch in and switch out defensive assignments. So we really need to be alam mo yun, be able to manage to get all of those possessions and make those count and avoid a lot of some of the turnovers perhaps, because that would really really matter in this type of game.
Ako, for me lang siguro avoid a slow start talaga.
Okay.
Kasi pag napansin ko sa ibang games natin talagang it really takes a while bago tayo makashoot. Pero yun nga, since it's a very familiar basketball court yun in Moa Arena, I guess we will somehow manage yung mga ganyang slow start, no?
Mhm.
Eh, gamay na
Yeah.
natin yung court eh. Ano pa ba? Siguro makalibrate ni Ray yung shot niya kasi ang napansin ko kay Rere Mogat, ano eh, meron siya laging ano eh, unang calibration shot sa ano, sa tres.
Mm.
During in-game calibration shot, yung una niyan. Hindi niya pag-iisipan yan, pero ano, sige, magmimintis yun. Tapos, napapansin ko, yung next few shots niya, swish. Swish lagi.
Mm.
Laging,
Oo,
ano,
pumapasok na.
pumapasok lagi. So,
Yeah.
kaya, he's able to, ano, always get 3 to 5 three-pointers
Yeah, yeah,
per game pag
yeah.
ganun eh. 'Di ba?
Mm,
Also,
mm.
ayun nga, another key for this is finals Terence Fortea. Yeah. We
True.
missed him. Uh if you remember in the preseason, he was shooting 5 to 7 three-pointers a game, 'di ba?
Correct.
And this season, throughout season 88, we kind of missed that. And often he was settling for ano, for drives to the basket or mid-rangers. Ayun kasi siguro ano din, parang recalibration ng laro niya. Gusto niyang i-expand kasi yung ano, 'di ba, yung bag niya. Hindi lang basta limited to things na he's known for, which is the three-point shooting.
Yeah,
So andun siya nagpe-playmake and ano, nag nagde-drive din siya sa basket at times, and
yeah,
gets the offense going through other means. So yan, another key factor
yeah,
yan si Terrence talaga.
Well, sana nga makita natin, especially si Terence Fortea. I think he needs a signature moment, no, in the finals.
Aha.
Kasi
Yeah.
Harold already had his, Jerry already had his. Sila na lang nila Felicilda, I think yung wala pa talagang totoong signature moment. Kasi si Torres meron din siya eh. Albeit it wasn't a very big scoring explosion. Pero there was this one game, di
Mm.
ba, where parang within 10 minutes he scored 11 points to power us to the
yeah,
win. So
Uh,
sana si Terence din.
pero ayun, I don't think,
yeah,
hindi ko alam kung ano eh, kung anong level na ng health ni ano eh, ni Janjan.
Yun nga.
So anyway, when he's there naman, ano, he's a very very capable point guard eh.
mm.
Ayan, having said all of that, no, what do you think? Sige, let's make predictions and then explain why.
Hmm.
Predict tayo. Predict tayo. Kinakabahan na ako dito.
Mm.
Kinakabahan ako.
Bias tayo
Prediction,
eh.
UP
UP
wins
in
in one
two.
game. Ay, one game
No.
lang, but two games? Charot. UP ano, UP wins in two games. I think the two successive games in MOA will help us a lot. Iba ang
True.
liwanag ng MOA Arena, and a lot of memories are
Mhm.
of us winning are actually in MOA Arena, first and foremost. And I feel like we have this locked in already too. This is a hot streak in De La Salle Green Archers, and yeah, I will not be surprised if they get the game against us. But this is how confident I am against on our boys to be able to make
Mhm.
the adjustment, and their key focus obviously to get the win. We're in the finals again. Alam mo yun, this is a team that has been there for the last 5 seasons,
Yes.
and they know what to do. Alam mo, more than us, alam mo yun, or more than any other team. And that counts. That counts a lot too. So quite exciting. I think the only challenging, ang mas unpredictable dito is kung makakuha tayo ng ticket for the games. Yun siguro. Alam mo yun, if there's any doubt on any other games that I've had, I am more sure about the result of this finals already.
Yeah.
Ikaw,
Ako,
John.
you know, a lot of uncertainty has been thrown at us ever since the preseason, no? But yet we're here.
True.
Ah, Sinabi nila, mananalo ba tayo without QMB? Mananalo, can we win without JD? Can we win without Francis Lopez? 'Di ba? Pero yet tayo yung nauna sa finals. Hindi pa rin tayo exempted, 'di ba? So, my prediction would be UP in 2. The two games, yeah, tama nga si Mark. The two games in MOA is is a factor. Diyan tayo nanalo ng ng first chip natin in 36 years, 'di ba? Diyan baka andyan pa yung spirit of season 84 eh.
Mm.
Where it all started, yung itong itong addiction in win sa pagpasok sa
Pagkapa.
finals, 'di ba? So yeah, UP in 2.
Okay. Ako, hindi ako makikipagdebate sa inyo. Sorry, sobrang boring. I will have to agree UP in 2. Bakit? Katulad nga ng nasabi ninyo, no? Ah, a lot of people had us down. We weren't on top of a lot of people's predictions coming into the season. Number 2, number 3.
Zero
Meron
two
pa
in
nga
the start.
nagsabi in some podcast na baka hindi pa daw tayo mag-Final Four after we went down 0-2, no?
Oh.
uh,
Ah,
but anyway, we're here and we got here first. And as a matter of fact, coming into this finals, we we're going into the finals na ito yung team na pinaghandaan talaga natin eh. Because during the preseason, everyone was thinking na it's gonna be DLSU and UP all over again. Now, we
uh-huh.
took the scenic route heading into the finals na biglang nag-number one yung Ateneo sa standings, and then suddenly it's UST for a while, I think at number two or number three, and then NU took the number one
We were
seed.
at 7 at one point.
Yeah, correct. We were down at in the seventh spot no at one point nung start. So, ang dami nangyari, but now we're here. And and actually it's a blessing na we're getting the LSU. Why? Kasi ito naman talaga yung team na everyone was expecting, and I'd like to believe including us no na makakapasok ng finals
Hmm.
against us. So definitely yung prep natin dito does not start now. It dates back all the way to the off-season. Lahat ng prep natin, na pinag-aralan natin kung paano gumalaw itong new look na Lasal with minus KQ, incorporating sina Cortez and Baclaan and
Yeah.
Pablo and Amos. So, taking into consideration yon, we were able to play a complete DLSU team in the off-season. Noong Phil Oil, we beat them in the semis. So, we know, nandun pa yung muscle memory, no? And of course, we have championship experience. We have players who are multiple champions now. I'm talking about the Maroon 5. So they definitely know what to
Mm-hmm.
do. We have
Yeah.
Coach Gold, whom I believe is the best, still the best adjustment coach in the UAAP, no? And still the best at really hiding his tactics, no? Magaling siya mag-timing ng lapag ng baraha. And he can hold his cards close to the chest all the way until the finals. We've seen that in the last few seasons. Nung season 85, he unleashed an entirely new playbook in the finals no against Ateneo. Sayang lang na injury si Zave. But even Tab Baldwin then was scared kasi nakita niya nilabasan natin yung NU nung Final Four nun ng ano eh ng entirely new playbook. Last season, in-unleash natin si QMB no in
Uh-huh.
the finals. Suddenly we were feeding the ball in the post to him. And that changed a lot of looks for the DLS, Suddenly they had to adjust their tactics against us. So I think UP has the edge in all of these aspects. No, we can throw the elims out of the window since the final four. Since the pandemic, actually, we've met the LSU in the postseason for three times. So the first one was season 84 Final Four. Natalo natin sila. That was the birth of the walang bibitaw, no? Si Carl
Mm.
Tamayo willing us to the victory. Season 85, hindi nakapasok yung Lasal sa Final Four. And then, we met in the last two finals, no? Season 86, natalo tayo in three games. And season 87, we won in three games. So,
Yeah.
I think in terms of meeting them in the postseason, ibang animal talaga we have the edge. I don't think the elimination round results matter much. We already did it last season, natalo tayo both
Yeah.
times. Granted, hindi healthy yung Lasal when they beat us in the elimination round this season. But then again, like I said earlier, the Final Four is another matter. The finals is another matter. And we were able to beat them in the off-season, no? Nakompleto sila noon. So, I don't see any reason why we can't do that
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. And I
Say,
mean,
say, thingy.
we've never doubted naman din the team regarding what they can and cannot do, no? LaSalle was unbeaten. Sorry, Ateneo was unbeaten at the beginning of the season until they met us.
True.
'Di ba? Where we grounded them to a stop. Ang laki na lamang natin in the end. The NU Bulldogs has defeated everyone, even this LaSalle team
Mm,
twice in the elimination, and they never got the win against us as well. So, that particular game between NU and LaSalle, those mistakes that NU made at the end, we're not gonna make those mistakes. So these are things and factors that we would need to put into play when it comes to these
yeah.
finals games. So lahat tayo, no? 2-0. Naku, pare-pareho. Bias tayo masyado. Wala man lang nag-iba. Hindi mo lang tayo nag-away-ay.
Well,
Hindi
alam
naman
mo,
kailangan kasi ang dami sa
may
comment
another thought
section.
ako.
Ang
Oh,
boring
dito
nyo.
na lang,
Yung
oh.
away sa comment section na lang.
Oo, doon na kami awayin, 'di ba? Since nanonood naman kayo
Eh,
ng podcast
I
natin,
mean,
salamat.
another thought is say what you want about the how the Phil Oil preseason is a different ball game. Heck, it's still basketball. At the end of the day, basketball is still basketball. You play your cards, you play your your pieces. Same tactics lang din naman eh. Mag-iiba ka lang ng playbook siguro ng konti. Pero at the end of the day, uh, it's how you adjust to to how your opponent plays it, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's not even, I mean, just only the fuel oil, 'di ba? Last season was also a
Oh.
sample. So if they feel so confident about, di wag nila tayo paghandaan. Okay lang naman
Oo.
din kahit di na sila magpakita. Bigay na lang nila sa atin yung awarding, 'di ba? Watch out. Ganyan, gulatan na lang din. But alam mo yun, those are things that would need to, alam mo yun, that would definitely play in the minds also of
Mm.
these Green Archers, 'di ba? Na um they cannot really just go and rely on confidence coming into this particular game because they know that they've faced the UP Fighting Maroons quite a number of times in the postseason, and despite having those wins in the elimination round, did not come home with the trophy.
And
So this is
yeah. And for the longest time UP has been a thorn in the LSU side for far too long. They even
Dating
dating
back
back,
to the
you
GDL
know,
days.
to the GDL days, yeah, no. We
Yeah.
we we pray we've been beating their asses since season 81. Come on. 'Di ba? So,
mm,
yeah. This episode is
yeah.
brought
Kinakabahan na ako,
Salty
and
Seeds
partly
season
natutuwa
81.
kasi I'm sure sinisave na ng mga detractors natin tong episode na to para balikan nila tayo pag natalo tayo ng game one.
True.
I'm so excited.
Thanks for the
Tapusin
views.
niyo yung panonood dahil yung prediction kasi nasa endong episode. So para makukuha namin yung full views niyo.
Yeah, totoo. Para maresibohan nyo kami. Resibohan nyo kami, guys.
Go
Totoo. I
ahead.
love that. I love the engagement. Let's do
Go ahead,
this.
download this episode.
Mm-mm.
Resibo mo. Pero still, UP and
Correct,
2.
'di ba? UP into, 'di ba? Diyos ko naman, ano kami quiver? Lasal into, tama lang. Siyempre UP into,
Baka doon
nakakaloka.
Lasal into. So, kung yan ang
Ah,
trip yung prediction, guys, there's always that. But we
Oo.
we welcome the engagement. Maraming salamat, guys, sa pakikinig.
yeah.
We
Oo, I
really do
mean,
thank you.
Shout out
yeah, I
Lolos eh.
mean, we have been more consistent this season compared to the LaSalle Green Archers. Yes, there have been a winning streak, but we've also halted winning streaks this season,
True.
namely the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the NU
The
Bulldogs also.
Bulldogs.
So there's a lot of things that come into play, different factors. They've shown all of their cards, so we'll be able to play our own cards this time around too.
yeah.
True. Yan. Definitely bring out our cards, no? Ah, kitang-kita naman eh doon sa adjustments na ginagawa ni Coach Gold. For example, doon sa UST game, we never double teamed Collins Akowe and the Elims, and then suddenly biglang we were double teaming eh. So, nakikita mo na yung mga kinds of adjustments na tinitipid ni Coach Gold all the way until the postseason. No? So, in Coach Gold, we trust. Amen.
Co- Collins is the
Yeah.
single biggest roadblock sa atin eh. And now that it's
I agree.
over,
I agree.
it somehow LaSalle seems kinda, you know, yun na yun.
Ayan natin yan.
Alam yun na
Oo,
yan.
Diyos
So,
ko.
ayan.
Dapat yata nag-invite
Ayan.
tayo ng isang lasalista para namang merong ibang opinion.
Oy,
Mag, di ba
yun
may
nga.
invite ka? Jao.
Sabi ko
Oo,
pag
Masyado tayong bias sa
magkolab
UP
tayo. Collab
ah.
tayo.
Sabi ko, invite ko
Oo.
siya pag pag na-eliminate na sila, hindi sila na-eliminate. So, yeah.
And sana
Pag
ma-invite natin siya
na-eliminate
soon.
natin, sige. Invite natin soon.
Sana ma-invite natin siya soon.
Oo.
O, siya. So,
Siya.
tapos na ang analysis. Simula na ng boxing. And we hope to see you in the games this Wednesday, no? MOA Arena. If you're not watching live, please support the UP Fighting Maroons. Manood kayo online sa Pilipinas
Pilipinas
Live.
Live.
Magdildil kayo na asin. Magdasal kayo. And
Yeah.
most of all, if you're in the arena, please cheer for our guys. They
It's
need your
Correct.
loudest
it's the
cheers.
finals. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking
Yes,
go!
last two games lang ng Maroon 5, MOA, 'di ba? Pahinging
True.
ticket. Yun na lang siguro. Astro.
Kung may
Magdadasal na
manlilibre,
lang.
kung meron pong sponsors na magpapatiket, no?
Or
Salamat.
Oo.
magpapasweet,
Pwede rin. Magpapa-sweet. Pwede rin, 'di ba?
Salamat po sa
no?
sweet.
Baka naman.
And
O
shout
Sara,
out to
guys.
our sponsors, Upper Cloud Labs and Upbeat
Yes.
Merchandise.
Yes.
Totoo. And kung gusto nyo lang, kunyari, nahabaan kayo sa episode namin, gusto nyo malaman, for example, kung ano ang summary, UP into, congratulations UP for winning back-to-back. Congratulations
Back to
everybody.
back!
Go.
2 in 2!
And as always, guys, UP fight!
UP
UP
fight! Don't
fight.
forget to like, share, and subscribe.